It's the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coach's Corner, fueled by Donut Country and McDonald's on 1019 100.5, 1450 WGNSSports.com and Big G TV.
And this portion of the show brought to you by our friends over at Sir Pizza, whose 3 Murfreesboro locations offer a huge selection of mouth-watering pizzas, sandwiches, pastas, and wings. Order your favorite pizza online at sirpizzatn.com. We're talking Stewarts Creek girls basketball, and when we do that, we talk to Hannah Jones. And Hannah, good to hear from you. First time we get to talk to each other, and a tough little game last night.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going? It was a fun environment last night. It was tough. It was close, and yeah, it was a good time.
It's kind of good when you can win, even if it's a close game, but be able to win it. That's always good. That's the best thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, a win is a win. You definitely can't argue with that.
Let's talk a little Stewarts Creek girls basketball in terms of your schedule, 8-9 overall, but you have played a pretty tough little schedule. I call it pre-Christmas schedule, and but I think in the long run that helps paying off because this district I think is wide open.
I agree. Definitely, we had a tough schedule. I mean, we're playing really good teams at the beginning: Cookeville, Lebanon, Upperman, and it was tough. And I definitely. I think our girls have a resiliency to them, and even in the losses that we did take to those really, really good teams, I mean, they're coachable, they're soaking it up, and they're ready to bounce back because district is what matters, and they found a way last night. Even we had two starters out right now with injuries, and so I was really proud of them.
Oh, that's didn't know that, but when are they going to be back soon, or do you know?
I hope so. We're in the process of figuring that out right now, doing your due diligence. So they're figuring that out, and one was a senior and one was a freshman. One is a guard, kind of a glue player. So she has definitely been a vocal, and both of them have actually, very vocal, enthusiastic on the bench. So, I mean, they're still making an impact, but from the sidelines. So those are the type of kids that you want to have around.
Beat Oakland 41-33, and Oakland is another team that's improving and getting better each and every week. Again, they won last night. Tell us about the improvement that you've seen from the beginning of the year and then to the point that you are right now.
Yeah, I think we have 5 seniors and a junior, a couple freshmen. That's kind of the main minutes and rotation of what we're playing on varsity. And a lot of these girls that were juniors last year, rising seniors, they didn't see a lot of huge varsity minutes because last year Stewarts Creek, they graduated 6 or so, and most of them went and played somewhere else at a lot of different levels. So there was good talent last year, and so they got to see and watch, not just because, I mean, there's just not enough minutes. There's not enough time for everybody. But they have a great work ethic, and so just putting in the work in the weight room, in practice, in our 3-man workouts leading up to season, they did a really, really good job of just getting in the fundamentals, and because they don't have that experience, that game time experience. So if we just lay the groundwork with our fundamentals, our identity is really defense focused, and everything, like our energy, and when the shots aren't falling, then we have to rely on our defense, and that's what they have bought into, and it's continuing to get there because offense, I mean, is in the preseason, and we are who we are, and we're going to try to get as close as we can to the basket. But defensively is something that they can always control. Their attitude, their effort,
ordinarily you would like to have, when you graduate 5 or 6 seniors, and now you've got 5 seniors, you really, I guess, you would like to have it where there'd be a few more sophomores inserted in there, and then but that's just the way it is. Facts are facts. I love the point that you say about defense because I don't think people a lot of times don't stress that as much. Everybody worries about the scoring and who's scoring and that kind of thing. But your games have been, for the most part, low scoring in terms of what you're all are doing defensively.
Yeah, we change it up, but we have our core values, and they stick to them. We repeat them. We try to stay within that identity and just make sure that is we're all going in the same direction on defense. And if you're not doing your job on defense, then we will rotate. We will move. Get someone else off the bench and move it and make sure you've got to do your job on defense. That is just something we harp on all the time. If we don't, then that's not who we are. So you got to get in or get out.
With the districts being a little different this year, Hannah, you get an opportunity to see teams in your other district, but you also got big games coming up in your district, which I think it would help you, especially when you get to region play. But I would think playing those teams from Murfreesboro not only helps gate, but it also helps playing those teams and the proximity, the logistics of travel, keeping those teams that you're not in the district with, but you've got familiarity with.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like you hit the nail on the head with gate. It definitely helps our communities around here. And I definitely think because a lot of our student athletes, they see each other outside of school too, from the other districts and the other schools, like in their different circles that they're doing with athletics or church or I don't know what other extracurricular activities they're a part of. They see them. So like last night, Laverne, I think it was a big deal. It was a lot of fun, kind of down the road, Sam Ridley, and it was a big environment. So it's really, really fun being close and having that. I know they traveled to Cookeville last year for the district, and man, that's a long bus trip, and
right.
I'm glad that I'm thankful for the closer games.
Yeah, and what I also love about it, you've got rivalries in there. You and Smyrna, and then you've got you and Laverne. That's already a given. But and Blackman is I would think considered a rival, and you've got them next week.
Blackman will be next week, and they're always great. They're always solid. I mean, Grandstaff does a great job with them every year, so that'll be tough.
That's a home game, I think, too, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. And then you've got Siegel. So a lot of local flavor. And, again, I think it's good to keep some of these teams as you don't know that you used to play, you're still playing them. I think that's important. One question, because I think things are going very well for you at Stewarts Creek. What is the difference from coming from Middle Tennessee Christian to a bigger high school in terms of kids, and how was the adjustment there?
It's been great. I think just having a larger population is really, really wonderful. Going from the smallest classification to now the biggest, you have a lot of kids, and you have a lot of interest, and you have more student athletes. There's a lot of different middle schools feeding in to Stewarts Creek, and so it's just really important to make sure that I'm out at Stewarts Creek Middle and Rock Springs and making sure that, hey, I get my feet on the ground at those middle school games, see who's coming in, who's zoned here, and the kids who want to be here and that are here and they want to come and try out. It's really, really fun. I like the population. I like the bigger numbers. That's been a big blessing. It
does. I think probably take a little more about going to see kids in middle school and supporting them, and then the other things, but. You reap benefits from that, and I know you're a people person, and that's got to be kind of an easy thing for you to see all these kids.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
I do love it. I enjoy it. I love it.
All right, we want to talk a little bit before I let you go here. We're talking to Hannah Jones, the head coach of the Stewarts Creek Lady Redhawks. The Redhawks have always had a solid girls program, even from the very beginning, and it looks like you're carrying that on. I don't know what the secret is out there, but the girls programs always seem to be very solid. And even though you've got a little inexperience, you're hanging in there just fine. I think you're doing great with that.
Well, thanks. I definitely think it's from top down, like in the Stewarts Creek, just admin all the way down. And when you get down to middle school, like they've got leadership in place that's doing a really good job that kind of has an identity of this is who we are, this is what we're going to do. So you've got kids, like you said, inexperienced, but they're ready to work. They're willing to work. They understand. They have a determination about them and a toughness and a commitment to this. So that's maybe it's back to the population thing of like you have a lot of kids coming in, and maybe it's this area, I don't know, maybe it's the water. You just have a great set of character kids, and you've got a support system here that's fueling that and holding them to certain standards. So I think you've got a great group of kids here who are just ready to work and they want to be coached.
We're going to catch you, I think, next week, and it may be Blackman, I'm not sure, but we talk about big games, and it's a little early to say this is a big game, but I guess all of them are big games, really, when it's a district game.
Oh, yeah. Take it one at a time.
The Siegel game is Tuesday, and what is Blackman Friday, I believe? Is that right?
We are off Tuesday,
okay.
actually.
All right.
and then we play Blackman Friday.
Okay. So got a little extra practice time to get ready for them, I would think.
Yeah. Hopefully some space for my injured kids to get some nice
exactly.
recovery time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And you need everybody healthy when you get ready for district play. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hannah, we've got an MTSU game, so I'm going to let you go a little bit earlier than I normally do. But
Totally fine.
It's been love talking to you, and I'm glad to get to talk to you. And different school, but same coach. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all good.
Well,
all right.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Hannah. That's Stewarts Creek, and up next we've got Rockville, but we're going to talk about our sponsor right now, Dan France Concrete, a licensed and insured residential and commercial concrete construction contractor serving Middle Tennessee. That's Dan France Concrete.
Turn to Turner Security.
Hey, it's Brian, and we've relied on Turner Security for systems here at WGNS and Big G TV for many years. Their advanced security solutions with real-time monitoring and automation keep us safe. Plus, their expert IT service ensures our tech runs smoothly, from networks, computers to troubleshooting. Their team tailors solutions to our needs, and I highly recommend them for home or business solutions for you.
Turn to Turner Security.